I was debating about whether or not I really wanted to record myself, but I'm at a loss because mine's not in the right place anymore. I've grown depressed, so I figured I need to do something. Tell me things. I don't really have anybody to talk to. So, my name's Nicole. I'm married to Josh McIntyre. And June 16th of this year, our life completely changed. He was arrested. I got a phone call while I was at work. I was working at Vanderbilt Hospital at the time. And they called me and said I needed to come get our kids. And at first I thought it was a joke. And he was just trying to get me to come home. And then the officer proceeded to tell me that, no, this isn't a joke. You need to come get your kids so that way we can take them to jail. So I come home, and my 3-year-old seeing her daddy get arrested. That's all she talks about now. I was trying to look for stuff online to see about coping mechanisms for dealing with incarcerated spouses and how to put your life back together afterwards, because their life's still going to go on. You might be in prison, but you still got to make a life for yourself, even if you're going to be with them, not with them. You've got to make a decision on which road you want to go down. My decision is I'm going to stay with him. I've been with him for 5 years, been married for a year. He's the father of my 3 youngest kids. Can ask for a better husband. So I'm going to stay with him. It's hard. It's almost like you're mourning because you don't have all the answers. You don't know when he's going to come home. You don't know how to answer all the questions to your children when they're asking about daddy. We did finally get to see him on Sunday. I took the 2-year-old and the 3-year-old, and they didn't quite understand why we were seeing daddy through glass and why we had to drive so far. The 3-year-old broke my heart on the way out. She decided to say to everybody we were trying to sign out and go through the metal detectors again that we gotta wait for my daddy to come out. We're gonna take my daddy home. But in reality, we never get to take daddy home until they decide what daddy's gonna do to pay for his punishment. Right now it's a parole violation. And I think they got him for absconding. I don't know how to say that. But I guess it took so long to find him. Life's hard. All I do is cry. I don't have anyone because I had him. You know what I mean? He's like another half of me. But now I have no one. My mom came down for like the first little bit to help, but she has to go home. She has a life too, you know. And her life's going to continue to go on. And I'm just going to learn how to transition mine into being a prison wife, which I didn't think was going to happen, but, you know, he's got to pay for his mistakes. It's just hard. I thought maybe this would help because I haven't come out of my depression yet, and I need something. I need an outlet because I can't continue to keep going on like this. I have no interest in anything anymore. You just sit there and look off into space. That's it. The kids, I get up and it's like going through the motion. I get up, feed them, dress them, go outside to play just so I can smoke cigarettes too. I hardly hear from him on the phone because he was transferred to the actual prison in Bledsoe County, Tennessee now, for classification and to have his parole hearing. Then I guess we'll know more. But this is my life now for the next however long. And I thought I would share the experience with somebody because maybe it could help them in my way of figuring out how to deal with everything. You can figure out things that work for you too. I'm still learning. So we'll see what this journey has for us.